Hey guys, welcome back to the most innovative shipping container channel on YouTube. And behind me you can see we finally got this U-shaped office all made it up. It's actually starting to feel like a real project. Up until this point is a bunch of pieces. And so let's walk inside of it, take a little tour, and I'll kind of show you what we've done up to this point and kind of my thoughts on it. But it's really coming together, and that's the point of the project where you kind of start to feel good about it. So let's go take a look. All right, let's start with the exterior. Two 20-foot standard height, one trip containers. The back, if you haven't seen the other videos, is like a 12 by 30. So it was a hodgepodge of different other containers that were chopped up to make a wide unit. So it is 12 feet wide, hard to ship. It's really heavy. It was originally a blast-proof box. My thoughts is I would have done a brand new 40-foot container back there because they don't care about the width at this point. They're just looking for kind of a nice office, employee, break room, workspace. But they had some money sunk in that 12 by 30-foot container. So they wanted to keep it, and I understand kind of the bureaucracy of the company and all that. So you can make an argument either way, but we're keeping the 12 by 30. We're going to work with it and refurb it. But a 40-foot ivory on the back, this is all getting painted anyway. Probably would have been maybe easier. Final product, I think it'll turn out just great. So this 20-foot has a 12,000 BTU mini split. That's going to help feed this part of the office. And then that 12 by 30 has got a mini split over here. This one does not have a mini split. So we're going to have some temperature controlled fans to redirect airflow over here. But we've got, 160 square feet, 160 square feet, and then probably like 300 square feet. So let's say 600 square feet, but we've got two 12,000 BTU mini splits. So we should be just fine on HVAC. And these are all insulated really well, all spray foam. So walking in the first one, this is a 36 by 80 walk door. And this is sort of the employee, and it's going to be a little bit dark in here. We've got some natural light, that's about it. So this is kind of like the employee sort of break room. I think they come get their paychecks and things like that at this window. There's going to be a desk right here, and then you have a walk door here. So this one is finished out in OSB. And behind that, you can see our frame. We haven't cased this door out yet. And then we've got about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of closed cell spray foam. And we do spray underneath the floor as well. So this is mating up to here. This is the factory one trip floor here. It's got a vinyl coating on top. We're going to do, I think, the coin flooring. So it's that gray vinyl rubbery flooring you kind of see in gyms and airports. Glue that down. It's very durable. It's not too bad of an install. It's kind of expensive. But I think we're going to do the coin flooring in the entire unit, or a coin flooring mixed with a loose lay vinyl plank. Both of those options are really good for flooring. And we've got to do flooring because this old unit needs flooring. The one trips don't necessarily need flooring, but we want it all to match. And so we're just going to do flooring throughout. Now, this unit, you can see our nuts are welded on there, and our bolts go through this side to bolt these together. And then we'll have a seal in between, and then a rubber gasket, and then we will also seal all around the perimeter. But you can see how these made up, and so that's going to make shipping easy and everything. Then we make these up on site. Here is a spot in the floor we repaired. Someone picked this 12 by 30 unit up with a forklift and popped that piece of floor up. Luckily, we've always got a bunch of 1 1/8 marine plywood shipping container floor sitting around. So we patched that. We're going to put that rubber coating back on the top of that to get this all level, and then we'll put the flooring on top of that. Here you can see some of our spray foam and some of the spray foam left over from the old project. So we're going back in with OSB. So this is OSB, OSB, and we're going to paint this all to match. So right now it just looks, not put together at all, but it's all going to match new flooring. So this is actually going to look really nice when we get done. Here is the bathroom. So we're going to put a door on here, add a toilet. I think we're doing some storage. This is a 48 by 36 window that they want added, and I keep calling this like the atrium area. But you can see The two 20-foot containers made it up to the 30-foot here. So you've got, what is that, 30 foot minus 8, 8, 16, about 12 feet of space here in between the containers. I think they're going to do a little roof over this eventually. So we're going to do a desk slash cabinet here. And this is where the old PTAC unit was. A PTAC are like the heat and air that you would see in a hotel room. They're nice, industrial, you know, they last a long time, they work great and all that, but they are very inefficient. So we went to mini splits on this entire situation. So we plugged that PTAC hole, so OSB over the hole, and then we welded on sheet metal on the outside. And this is where the old window unit was. We are repurposing this hole for our mini split lines, and then our indoor mini split unit will be mounted right here. And if you're wondering what is all this steel structure, this is a blast proof box, and this is all reinforcements for, you know, having a wider container. So they put all these reinforcements in here, and then they put metal posts throughout, welded throughout the entire unit. It's not wood framed. So moving on to the other 20 foot, this is the office for management. So this one got shiplap instead of OSB. You can see here we've got a walk door that's going to have a coated lock. And we don't have a lot of light in here, but we got a steel walk door. And there's your other mini split. So we got a mini split there, and we're going to have a mini split there. So we just need to get a little airflow going that way in that container, which won't be an issue. But there's not going to be people domiciled in that container all day. This is actually an office, so they're going to have good heat and air right on them. But the management unit got shiplap, which is my favorite way to finish the interior on these containers. Very versatile, looks very good. It just doesn't cost a lot more than any other product, and I don't recommend sheetrock. So this week we look to make a lot of progress on this, get all the OSB back up, get all these trimmed and cased out, get a lot of paint and primer put on, and then we're going to start on the floor and get that bathroom sewn up. So I think we're going to have this done in about 2 or 3 weeks, but I'll keep shooting videos and keep you guys posted. As always, let me know if you got questions or comments, and thanks for watching. Have a great week.